Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jansen Alfonso Wijaya from Group 2, and my colleagues is Naila, Sroni, Listi, and Wardatul. Today, we want to presentation about uh, recorded clause and infraction. Save to watch.
Reduced clauses are used to simplify sentences by removing unnecessary words, usually in relative or adverbial clauses. This makes the sentence more concise without changing the meaning. For example, full clause, the man who is sitting over there is my uncle. Without clause, the man sitting over there is my uncle. Here we remove who is because it's not essential for understanding the sentence. Inversions, on the other hand, are sentence structures where we switch the usual order of the subject and verb. This is often used for emphasize rhetorical effect or informal waiting. For example, normal, I have never seen such a beautiful sunset. Inverted, never have I seen such a beautiful sunset. Notice how never have I seen makes the sentence sound more dramatic and formal compared to I have never seen.
Okay, let's make it simple. Reduced clauses are just a way to make sentences short and sound more natural. Instead of saying long sentences, we cut out unnecessary words. For example, original. People who live in big cities often experience traffic jams. Reduce. People living in big cities often experience traffic jams. See how who live in is replaced by just living in. The meaning stays the same, but it sounds smoother. Now let's talk about inversion. Sometimes in English we flip a word order to sound more dramatic or formal. This often happens with negative words like never, rarely, hardly, little, and scarcely. For example, normal, I rarely go to the gym. Inverted, rarely do I go to the gym. It might sound strange at first, but is commonly used in literature, speech, and formal writing.
In English grammar, reduced clauses occur when we omit relative pronouns who, which, that, and sometimes auxiliary verb is, was, were. This is particularly common in relative clauses and adverbial clauses. For instance, original, the students who are preparing for the exam are in the library. Reduce, the students preparing for the exam are in the library. We remove who are because the meaning is still clear without them. Inversion occurs when the subject and verb switch place. This usually happens in formal writing or when using negative adverbial like never, rarely, seldom, hardly, little, scarcely. Example: normal, she had hardly finished her work when the phone rang. Inverted, hardly had she finished her work when the phone rang. This structure adds emphasis and is often seen in literary work or formal speech.
Let me give you a few practice examples. Imagine you say the girl who is wearing a red dress is my sister. You can shorten it using a reduced clause to the girl wearing a dress is my sister. You don't need who is because it's already understood. No. Let's look at inflection. Normally, you would say, "I have never met someone so kind." If you want to sound more dramatic or formal, you can use inflection. Never have I met someone so kind. In daily conversation, we don't use inflections very often, but you will hear them in stories, speech, and formal setting.
Think of the disclose like texting. You don't want to type too much, so you shorten your sentence while keeping the meaning. The guy who is standing near the door looks suspicious. The guy standing near the door looks suspicious. Shorter and easy, right? No, inflection are like talking dramatically. In a movie, imagine you are in trailer scan. Instead of saying, "I have never seen such a scary ghost," never have I seen such a scary ghost. Sounds like color, right? It's like how in old movies they say, little did Hug know his life was about to change forever. Instead of just he didn't know that his life was about to change. Thank you for watching our video presentation. We hope you enjoy it and learn something new about reduced clauses and inversion. If you have any question or want to review the material, feel free to reply in the video. Don't forget to keep practicing your grammar skill. That's all from Group 2. Thanks again and see you in the next video.